So one of the fastest ways for you to increase your conversions, to make more sales, to make more money is to add a countdown timer to your page. And if you want to automate your business, what you want to use an auto deadline. That means it's an automated countdown timer that works on autopilot for you 24/7. Now, the thing here is that you want to use true evergreen technology. I'll talk about that in a second. Now, the good news is it's all built in. You do not need to purchase another deadline funnel, spend extra money per month. You do not need to waste time trying to find a plugin or trying to find some type of code that you then need to waste time and money and hours trying to figure it out, how it works and how it will integrate with your site. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You don't have to get overwhelmed with tech because that's not fun, right? I mean, we are entrepreneurs. We are not tech people. We are here to help people out. We are here to solve other people's problem and provide value and build our business. That's what we're here for. We're not here to be tinkering with plugins and wasting our time. It's super easy. Everything is built in. You can create as many automated deadlines as you want. Everything is built in. Now, it's super easy. It will look like this. You can click here to add a countdown timer. You simply click on the plus sign and you can add a countdown timer to your page right here with the countdown timer block. That's it. It will look like that. We have a bunch of countdown timers, fixed date countdown timer, which basically counts to the end of a fixed date that you set up. Evergreen, which is kind of an old technology, but it works in some cases. It's basically a countdown timer that gets activated when you land on the page. It's cookie-based and IP-based. It's cool, it works, but it's not true evergreen technology. Why? Because if someone clears their cookies or they did not accept their cookies, which nowadays with data privacy and all of that stuff, then some people don't accept cookies, well, it's not gonna work, right? And that the problem is that most of those deadline funnels, they use that technology only. So that's not good. You don't want to do that. As well, the big problem is that because it's cookie based and IP based, that means that, hey, if someone started at home and you are telling them, hey, this offer will expire in 2 hours, you should buy now, otherwise you're never gonna see it again. Well, what happens? They go to Starbucks, now they get a new cookie, they get a new IP, they check it again, and now the offer is available. What did you just do? You just lied to them. And you never want to do that. That's bad. That's really bad. That's the fastest way to fail. And you never want to do that. That's why the best, fastest way and the true evergreen technology is to use our automated deadlines, which are based on registration. Super easy and super powerful because not only are you getting a page countdown timer that works 100% on autopilot for each unique contact, but you also have the email countdown timer right here. And as you can see, you can copy that, you can paste it in your emails, and now you have an automated countdown timer that is going to be playing right there in their email. It's powerful, it's super awesome, and it's built in. You do not need to purchase anything else to be able to have an email countdown timer. Everything is in sync and everything works. So to set this up, it doesn't get any easier. There are 3 steps only. Number 1 is the setup. So check this out. This is how you do it. You go to the booster section and you go to auto deadline right here. Now you click on add new and now you're gonna set up the logic. Give it a name and then you set up the conditions. For example, you could say when someone registers, I want to add 4 days to the current date and 0 hours, and I want to set the deadline, for example, maybe at 11:59. So you use the sliders right here and you select your hour. That's it. Nice and easy. You're simply using your mouse. You can select the time zone. So now what will happen is that when someone registers for the countdown timer, that's it. Their deadline will be calculated and will be saved in the system. Now the system knows exactly when is their deadline, and access to the pages will be opened or closed based on their unique deadline. Everything works on autopilot. Everything is automated. You don't have to do it. Everybody that goes through your campaigns will have a unique deadline. That is how you automate your business. Now you can do some advanced stuff. You can, for example, store the actual deadline date, the unique deadline date that they got. you can store that in your emailing system. So what you want to do, click here, just simply click on the drop down and you select your emailing system. For example, here in Infusionsoft, and you can save the deadline date in a custom field. Now you simply select the custom field right there, yeah, the deadline, and now the format of the date. Which format do you want it to store? Maybe you want like that, you like that one, that's great. So now you can actually display this deadline date in your email. This will maximize your conversions. Why? Because it's going to motivate people to click on the links on the email. As you know, more people click on the links, more people will visit the pages, more people will end up buying, and that means you will make more money. That's it. That's all you have to do. And if you're not using one of those email systems, you can always use the webhook technology and integrate with any system out there. And the team is always here to help you. If you need any help at any time, we are here to help you. Do not hesitate to contact us. So that's it. That's how the setup phase works. That's step number one. Step number two is the registration. Now, the good news is you can do this in multiple ways. The fastest way is to do this when someone opts in, when someone joins your email list. You can do this on an opt-in page, and the only thing you need to do is click one box. Check this out. Here's your opt-in page. As you know, with our page builder, you can create any kind of design you want. But the important thing is you want to go to form settings, and then you want to click on this box that says register to Countdown Timer. That's it. Register to Countdown Timer, and now you select your automated countdown timer that you have set up. That's it. Click on that, click on save. Now, when they enter their details, they are going to be registered for that countdown timer, and the countdown timer on the page will work 100% perfect. And the good news is that you can register people in multiple different ways. You can do that when they register on a webinar. You can do that when they use one of our opt-in boxes. You can use it when they're using one of the one-click action links, super powerful. And you can, of course, do that via API if you wanted to. So if you want, you could basically do this from your own system, and whenever they do something there, you can register them to the automated deadline via API. It's super powerful and it's very, very easy. Now, the third phase is the display. And we have already done that. You simply add the countdown timer by using the page builder. You set it up. You say, yeah, I want to use the automated deadline countdown timer. This is the one I want. You select it in the drop-down. Then you decide, hey, where do you want them to be redirected once the page reaches 0? This is likely going to be the close page, right? That way, the offer expired. And all of that happens on autopilot. The page will be opened or closed based on their unique deadline date, and it all happens on autopilot. You can even perform an action on redirect. This is a bit advanced, but for example, you could apply an Infusionsoft tag if they get redirected. That will allow you to do some amazing automation with your own emailing system. And if you're not using Infusionsoft, you can use Ontraport, Drip, ActiveCampaign, Aweber, ConvertKit. And if your system is not listed, you can always use the webhook technology and it will just work. Again, if you need any help, we are here for you. Contact the team. And like I said, you have an email countdown timer that comes built in with your automated deadline. And that's how easy it is to leverage the power of automation, to quickly add automation to your business, to be able to set up all your campaigns to work on autopilot. So they're working for you 24/7. They're building your email list and they are making money for you even while you're sleeping.